Hariom, and greetings from Niagara Falls. In our self-development map, there's a difference between a shastra and an astra. A shastra is a weapon that you use in your hand. A stick, a sword. This causes limited harm. An astra is that which you release from your hand. A missile, a gun, and this leads to maximum harm. There are many in our society, there are many in our community who have a fear of astras or firearms. When they go to a shopping mall, when they go to a gas station, when they're walking in their neighborhood, there is this latent fear of there being some sort of usage of a gun and violence. There are many in our society, many in our community, who out of fear of firearms actually have firearms. This is their strategy, their sense of protection against this. I'm not sharing anything new with all of you, but what I'm trying to bring to our attention is whenever we make decisions out of fear, they are going to be very short term. And so they're going to be very harmful. Think about anything you do based on the short term in terms of eating or investing. You may feel it's helpful, but it's actually harmful. And this is the reason why our community continues to put in effort to invoke and evoke the safety of society, where decisions are not based on fear, but rather are based on the fundamental, long-term, helpful. Our safety of society team particularly has taken up an effort for safety. And I'm very pleased, I'm very satisfied that our team and our community is taking up this initiative as their responsibility, because it shows how comprehensive inclusivity needs to be. With that, I again express my appreciation to all of the seekers in our community who resonate with this effort for safety, and to our team as well, who will now share with you further details about this effort.
Hariom. So before we transition into our content for this week and beyond, I wanted to share our statement of intent. During this initiative, we will discuss violence against children, intimate partner violence, and suicide. Please respect your own physical and emotional needs. We are all seekers first. We are passionate about the physical, mental, and emotional safety of our families, communities, society, and beyond. We are not here from a professional capacity. We are responsible citizens who are looking to spark change. When I think about the importance of safety, of living in a healthy, happy life, I immediately think to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This triangle goes from survival at the bottom all the way up to self-actualization at the top, our ultimate goal. Unless one's physiological needs, such as food, water, shelter, are met, and security needs, such as health and financials, are met, one cannot continue on their journey to joy towards self-actualization. I think it's safe to say that all of us here today have our basic physiological and safety security needs met. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to invest time in self-development. We are so privileged and fortunate to be in a place where all our basic needs are met so that we can focus on cultivating a life that gives us meaning and purpose and work towards independent joy. Further, as our Chinmay Mission pledge states, we believe that the service of our country is the service of the Lord of Lords, and devotion to the people is the devotion to the Supreme Self. We know our responsibilities, give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Working towards not just our own and our family's safety, but also that of our communities, society, and humanity is our responsibility. And this is really the essence of our Efforts for Safety initiative. Each week, we will dive deeper into our initiative and aspects of humanity that really require our attention and seva. But for now, please do check out the website, which Rachana will share in the chat, spread the word, and register. All right, so just wanted to give an intro. So now we are going to engage in a little bit of dynamics today, a reflective art exercise. So if you can just grab a pencil and paper, if you have some colors, that's great. Otherwise, pencil and paper will do. I want you to think about a time you felt totally safe, your safe space, and draw this in any way you feel. I'm going to share some thoughts just to get your creative juices running. So think about who you were with. Perhaps your guide, perhaps certain friends, perhaps family members. Where were you? Were you in your childhood home, in your garden, in nature? What were you doing? Are you engaging in a hobby you love, maybe music or dance? When was this? Is this a place you go to regularly? Is this a time from your childhood? Think about your senses. Any sights, sounds, smells, tastes, textures that come to mind. Write these all out. When I think of my safe space, I'm just filled with gratitude to be fortunate for having a loving and supporting guide and community that is the same. From this place of gratitude, I want to do my best to help others feel a similar sense of both emotional and physical safety. This is why we chose the organization Guitars Over Guns to support as part of our initiative. GoGo, for short, helps create safe spaces via mentorship and music for youth in vulnerable communities. Rachana will be sharing the donation link in the chat. Would just love to read some of our reflections. So I'm seeing Sudarshan saying he feels freeing. Varsha says she feels peaceful and joy. Rachita says she makes her feel serene and peaceful. Rachana says she feels full of silence, accepting. Somyanti says very grateful that most times I feel safe. And then Vivekji has shared, just to remind us, we're trying to raise $10,800 for GoGo by Tuesday, July 16th. So please do spread the word. Again, today was our first satsang and we'll be continuing on. So with that, we will close for today. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hariom, everyone. See you next week.